Yo, what's going on, everybody? Keep almost in full color, and today we have our final Let's Play Tales of Arise. Wanted to post this one as a sorry for that very first one I did. I know the audio was a little messed up, so I want to apologize, and what better way than to throw up another Let's Play Tales. So, I want to start off here, actually. I want to kind of show a few things that I really like about the game. So, first and foremost, we have a farm here, which is really cool. We have so many ways to get materials, and this is just another way to get even more materials. The way this works is we can raise livestock, and we're gonna send a cow, and we're gonna pick its feed. We'll send a pig and pick its feed, and we'll send another cow. Now, if you look at the very bottom, we have animals, and those are to stand guard to protect from mice or other things. So also really cool that you also have animals that you could post up here. And so we have our animals, we got our dogs right there. Here are my lazy cats. Yeah, Roger there. But just another way to get mats. It's crazy just how you can get mats in this game. So just another way that I thought was super cool. So we're gonna start with that, and that's gonna lead into some other stuff I'll talk about later. So there's like a reason I wanted to start with this in terms of materials. Another thing is fast travel. So dope, so good. I really haven't highlighted it this whole time, but the fast travel system is really great. I showed that you can look for mats and everything like that, but going from point A to point B just made skills and side quests so much easier to complete. Like, you just go, okay, I did this side quest. You could fast travel right back to the person you picked it up from, or get really close. You have to run from all the way from the woods back into the city, back to wherever that person was, just to get that. You don't have to do that anymore. We're done with that. So, and I ran the wrong way. But we'll go back into here, and let's turn this side quest real quick. Side quests also super valuable to do. In the last one, I showed off that skill tree, how that works out, and the one reason why side quests are really dope, you'll see in a moment. We're just gonna skip through all this because we don't care about what he's talking about. Basically, he wanted me to kill some monsters for him. We went out, we killed them. But you see, we got 140 SP off of that. So not only did I get SP for the battles that I did, but I'm also getting SP now for turning in that side quest, which is $140, which is pretty substantial in the grand scheme of things. So let's see here, like one of these skills costs 400, so to get $140, that's pretty big. That's huge in terms of, you know, it can literally get you to the point that you need to be to get that. And I actually wanted rending flash, so now we have enough for rending flash, which is awesome. All right, we are now going to go into my next thing I want to show off. So there is a system, and when we talk about level grinding, I think this is probably a really good space if you wanted a level grind. Now I'm playing on moderate, and some of these ads and bosses have definitely given me issues here and there, but we stayed the course. And this part right here, I definitely will say it'd be a good time if you want just to come out level grind. And why this part is good, so first and foremost, I am in the Traslita highway. That's what Traslita. I'm probably butchering it. They probably even said in the game, but I don't care. But you want to come out, let's have Law come out and break them for me really quick, like. But out here, what you're gonna want to do is chain fights. Now, you don't have to chain fights by way of, you know, you have to like get so many, some JRPGs, you have to get so many ads in a group. So if you see so many ads on the field, if you get them in a group, you can chain them in that way, not that way. What you're gonna want to do, you can do that though. Just to be clear, if you see, you know, one group over here, there's a group of 4 over here, you got a group of 5 over here. If you run them the perfect way, you can actually initiate a battle with all of them in one bout. This is gonna really help out for other reasons, and we'll get into that in a moment. But right now, if you look to the right of my screen, right underneath the map, you're gonna have what shows 0, and that's 0, right? Every time that number goes up, so you start at 0. So every time you increase that number, you're going to end up giving a buff to not only your XP gain, you're going to give a buff to your SP gain, you're going to give a buff to your gold. So every time you buff that up, it's going to give you a buff to those things specifically. All right, so that makes this area really, really good to do it in. You got a nice little route. And if you're bad, I don't know if I'm going to do it because I don't know how I feel about it right now. We'll see. But if you're bad, there's a very particular dragon that spawns here. So it spawns with a very particular group of ads. So you have that working for you. And if you go with that group of ads, that dragon will spawn. So I don't know if I'm going to do it. But as you see right now, it went from 0. Oh, it didn't go anywhere. That's lame. Alright, let me get a group I know is going to take us up. And this area is also good. It has a lot of a little weird match. You got apples here. We got tomatoes here. Potatoes here. We got a couple ores laying around. So we got some mats to work with here. All right, now let's see if we can get this up. And also, I don't know if you all noticed, but if you looked at that 0 and you kind of paid attention to it, that bar is depleting. So although yes, you don't have to chain battles in such a way where you're lining up ads and trying to get them all to initiate the battle at the same time, you are doing things in a very, very fast manner. You want to be quick, you want to get to your next group of ads, so you really want to be able to say, okay, well, here's my next set of ads, I'm gonna run straight to them. Here's my other set of ads, I'm gonna run straight to them. You always kind of want to know, boom, 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 boom. So you may want to do a dry run, if you will, and say, okay, this is what I feel like I can get fast, easy, quick, and it's not a big deal. All right, let's finish this out real quick, like, so that hopefully our number is now 1. And the survey says we have reached a 1. All right, so now we're gonna get a bonus. If you look on the left, you see all those XP bonuses and all that. Now we can enhance this. We can do this even more, and this is the big thing I wanted to talk about right here, which is our camps. Our camps are great. This is another reason why this area is so great. You got a lot of ads and you have a campsite. So if you're fighting, go all out. You have a campsite right here and it doesn't cost anything. You just come here and you rest. That's it. The beauty is the cooking before resting. There are so many mats. You saw apples. We saw so many mats in this area. Always be willing to cook and do something with the cooking aspect of this. They give up so many buffs, and literally, you'll see here I have tons of mats and I can get so many more. It's crazy. We have a farm where we can get so many more. So we want to just look for the mat that we really feel like we respect into. If you feel like you're taking too much damage, take a defense up meal. It lasts for 10 minutes. If you want attack up, take an attack up meal. 10 minutes. Heal after battles. If you feel like you're taking too much damage and you want to try to save some of that CP, heal after battle. Items drop. There's so XP boosters. So many. And some people, if they cook them, they'll have a different effect. Enhanced or diluted, yet enhanced in a way. For instance, this XP booster, we could cook it with Rinwell. It's going to reduce its effect by 20%. So you're not going to get 100 XP. You're only going to get 80, but it lasts for 15 minutes. 15 minutes, that's huge. That is really, really huge. A 15-minute lasting, but you're only getting 80% of that buff. That's big. In the extra 5 minutes, how many battles could you do? You do a lot if you're running it right. Also, really quick, I've tested this. This is a real thing. That 10 minutes applies to overworld only. So when you're actually fighting, when you're in battles, that time is paused for you. You're still getting that buff, but the time is paused. So make sure to abuse that. Like, if you know your route really well and you can get from battle to battle to battle to battle to battle, you can literally make great usage of this XP booster. I know I have been, and I know you will too. All right. So right now, I don't know if I want to fool with the man. You know what? We'll fool with the man. If I die, I die. I'll show it if I die too. All right. So we're gonna fool with him. And you know what? Because I want the most out of this. I really do. We're gonna go ahead and eat this fruit sandwich. So we're gonna get an XP booster going while we do this. I mean, I really should go with the Marble Curry Bun, to be honest with you, to get some extra attack damage. Uh, mm-mm-mm. But I want to go for gold. I really do. I want to go for gold. Gonna go for gold, yo. Gonna go for gold. All right. Another great thing about these campsites, if you haven't done them too much, you can actually have conversations with your cohorts, and that will allow you guys to become closer, develop a bond. You really know if you're about to become closer because you'll see a dot 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 right next to it, and that's when you know, hey, something crazy is about to happen in terms of between the two characters. Their bond will deepen, and as I showed you all last time, certain actions will acquire you, as you just saw, new emblems. So sometimes if you do certain things, you get a brand new emblem. And now we have increased elemental and increased attack when she has a full belly. Who doesn't like a full belly? Come on now. All right. So real quick, we're actually gonna skip through this, but I mean I'll kind of show you. Also, by the way, this is really important too. When you actually do the resting, do not cook. If you cook 2 meals, it's only gonna take the effect of the last meal 8. And it's only going to take the time duration for the last meal 8. So I couldn't rest, eat again, and get a double bonus, if you will. It's last meal 8. So always keep that in mind. You always want to try to burn that meal till the end. You want to do your best to burn it till the end. We have 5. And the setup ads, we want to fight right up here. We're just going as fast as we can. This is the set of ads, people. This is it. You got that 5, you got that blue diagonal. You got our XP booster. And we want to go. We want to go. Oh my god. I was hoping to kill 1 before he got here. I was slow. But always keep an eye on him. He can one-shot. Oh my god. Oh my double god. Someone's needed to be healed already. Alright, we got 2 out. You're not the one I wanted to fight. And remember that core on his chest. That's what we're here for. We can abuse that. That flamethrower is so slow, so we can abuse that. And Alphins is really good at doing that to enemies. Like Alphin will put an enemy down, so always be willing to burn that with Alphin. I thought I dodged it. Come on, ref. Alright. I didn't want to burn it so early, but... As you see, 2 of my people just got super one-shotted. Alright, well, fighting this dragon was fun, but we're dead. Alright, so that didn't go as planned, but you all got the drift. This is a really great Trizelda highway. You know, it's a really, really great spot to be at. And, you know, check it out whenever you can. It's really, really dope. And we're going to end off with a bit of a cutscene. So we will go have an audience with a young gent, and we'll leave it at that. But my face is gonna disappear momentarily, so you all enjoy this cutscene. And I really highly encourage everyone to give Tales a shot. Fantastic game. I'm having a ball with it. It's really great, really dope to see them come into the modern era and really modernize the game. And I'm really happy that they're talking about remaking and remastering or remaking some of the older Tales games. I think Symphony and Abyss will definitely benefit, and they could, you know, flesh some stuff out that wasn't exactly fleshed on originals. But very happy with Tales of Arise, so give it a shot, enjoy this cutscene, and tomorrow we will be posting the unboxing of the collector's edition. It came in, so I'll be unboxing it, and I can't wait to show you guys what's inside this box. I can't wait to see it. You'll open it with me first, kind of, sort of. But in order to see that, I mean, well, not in order to see it, but just come back and visit, hit the notification button, subscription button if you want to. But as usual, peace, be easy, be blessed.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohilim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.